For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the.
What is up, YouTube? It's been a minute, and for good reason. 1, work. 2, family. 3, waiting on parts. 4, waiting on money. 5, waiting on motivation. All those good things. So, which, by the way, if you haven't already, every Tuesday on our Facebook page and on Spooled Media YouTube channel, go check out Turbo Tuesday. We try to interview different guys around the racing community. Last week we had Nick Taylor from Nicky Bobby Incorporated. This upcoming week, which will probably be this will get posted after that, is Chris Cook. So, but what we got going on today, small block Ford Zephyr is getting some love. Finally decided for some of the sensors, after watching multiple videos and seeing multiple guys with all this data and all these things, decided that I wanted to take a small step up from the Holley HP. It's right around $1,000 to $1,200, and in racing, that's not a giant jump. I was thankfully able to get rid of my Holley HP, which, you know, is over half of what the cost of this unit right here is. Check it out, Holley Dominator in all of its glory. And main reason, you know, 1 is data. 2 is able to add things on without fear of just running out of inputs and outputs and all that good stuff. I know that one of my friends believes that we could have stuck with the HP, and he's probably right. But, you know, if you're not making changes and improvements, you know, it's hard to go fast. And I could have added the CAN module, I think it's called, but I've heard some issues with that, and I was like, you know, let's just, by the time you spend the $300 and God knows how much on the little things and getting it to mate to each other and all that stuff, I was like, let's just put that money towards the Dominator. So here is also my drag wing from Drag Solutions. I haven't opened it up. I am waiting because I do not know exactly how to install that. I'm going to learn first. So pretty much what I'm going to try to do this evening is get this switched over to the Dominator. I'm at least going to get the Dominator installed, and hopefully it's pretty simple. I'll talk with John, Turbo John, about getting changed over to the Dominator because he had NHP before and he switched, and it should be pretty simple. So I'll show you the setup that we've got going on right now in the Zephyr. All right, so let's take a look and see what comes in the Dominator box here. All right, we've got your important things for warranty and ECU, main power and ground cable installation. So we know we're good there. There's a couple things here that that you need to read, need to abide by very simply. Extend your warranty. It's probably a good idea for sure. I got a half-ripped Dominat sticker. Here's our limited warranty, free from defects for 90 days from date of purchase. We are getting close on that. And all right, we've got, what we got here? $12.15.22. So this thing was very, very new. Comes with a little USB for forget exactly, there's some, I'm sure there's firmware inside of this, and we have our sealed USB cable, our mounting hardware, and I'm pretty sure there are some anyways, there's usually some spacers, the bushings, because if you read here, one of the things here proper grounding. Let's see here. Where's it at? Maybe. Yes, right here. One thing about this, rubber isolation dampeners. I'm pretty sure they're in here somewhere. But anyways, let's see here. Anything underneath? This thing is also, they make a lightweight version, which is funny to me. It's red. But yes. Okay, so the isolators are built in. Boom. So we should be good to go. All right, show you where this thing has got to go. All right, excuse the mess. I have no dash to cover anything to make this thing look good. But as you can see, we've been in the shop for a little while, as there is some dust. But my buddy Joe Nestor is getting this unit, so now we can take this thing off. Our only problem, and it's sort of a decent problem here that we've got to figure out, is, as you can see, there is not much space. So this thing is here, and it is going to be stuck way out. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. We may end up mounting it somewhere else, completely and entirely, which sucks completely. I may end up moving some things in here. I'm not exactly sure what we can do. We have enough slack in just about everything, but yeah, so we've got to figure something out with that now. Yay, more troubleshooting. Race car problems, nothing ever fits exactly the way that you want it to, so let's get to it. All right, and with the magic of YouTube, boom. I am notorious about overthinking things, and by doing that, it makes me want to postpone things and not do things until I've thought things through entirely, even though it could be something simple as just some wire reroutes, and then you're good. So just a little bit of change in here. I mean, it's not pretty. Whenever I have time to clean things up, then maybe we will. But it's in. Boom. It's a little dusty now, which it's gonna be. It's gonna get dusty in here, but it's connected. I mean, it is. I'm gonna go through, get it on the computer, get this thing tuned, sent to it, and we will be good to go. Let's do that. All right, so this is always stressful. First power cut on with the Dominator, and we're gonna go over here and hit the ignition. Okay, nothing exploded. It's good. And let's see here. No chargers are hooked up. This file is saved, so let's plug into the computer here. Okay. So a very simple thing here on Holley, and I am no Holley expert by any means, but if you go here to EFI, you go here to ECU configuration, you go to Dominator. It's that simple. So let's do, let's see here. Let's sync with the ECU. Oh, okay. We have to do a TPS auto set. All right, here we go. Upgrade firmware. Minimum ECU firmware version to use this software. Build 220. You're currently running ECU firmware. There we go. So we must update the firmware of the ECU. Nope, firmware conflict. All right, let's. Oh, that always scares me. Okay, we know. So yes. So let's update this firmware. All right, so here we go. Big shout out to Devin Vanderhoof. I just went through his 2-year-old vid of when he updated to V5. We are V6 build 220 on both of these things. It's officially in there, so it's a little stressful whenever you have this thing, you know, try not to break, you know, I've heard of people breaking these things and all that good jazz. So let's make sure everything is good here and see if we can get a startup. Ouch. Let's go. So, whew, I got amped up there for a second, off camera. This deal, I freaking this thing that I've got to mount down better. I switched over to this, which is just a factory like harness thing, whatever. And it's good. I switch it over to what I've got mounted down here, and you heard it did not want to start. It wanted to act like an absolute lunatic, which means that my wiring is off up here somehow. I don't get it. I just don't understand it, to be honest with you. It's because I thought I did it to the T. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll have to go back through and figure out which one's which. That's the only problem with doing relocated things if you're not if you're trying to use some of the factory stuff. It's a little difficult. Eventually one of these days I'm going to mark them properly. Sharpie just wipes off, so I need stickers. You know, I'm like a 3-year-old. I need stickers, so. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that small block Ford rumbling, buddy. That just gives me something. That is the first start on Dominator. It was that easy. I will tell you something. If I can do it, you can do it. Believe me. I walked step by step. I paused everything. I stopped everything. I did everything that Devin Vanderhoof said to do when it came to the computer. I apologize for the lights. The lights are going crazy. Everything. I made sure it didn't go to sleep. I turned Wi-Fi off. I did everything to make sure that it had that computer had a one-track mind and that was communicating with the computer in the car. So if you ever need any type of ECU type of help, things like that, Devin Vanderhoof's channel on YouTube is a lifesaver. It is a tool for the tool bag. It is something to have saved. He will help you set your base timing and get all of your cam sync and all of that. He's way above my level, way, and that's why I love learning from him. He's very, very good at that. He'll help you spool your car better. He'll get into, he can do all kinds of stuff. He's also an extremely funny dude, and he was the one who ran the Southeast Street and Yeet, and extremely funny dude, extremely nice guy. Go give his channel a sub. If you have Holley EFI, if you have EFI in general, you need that. It's just a fact. So big shout out to him. He helped me. My poor laptop may need a battery. Unfortunately, it is not looking good. Not looking good at all. So I'm going to have to get one of those. Just chalk one more thing up for the racing season. So we are fired up on Dominator. We need air shifter, wing, trailer fixed, which is very close. I've got just a few more things to do and it will be ready. And then I've got to just button a couple of the little things up with this. It wouldn't take me a couple of hours. And we're ready to head to TKM. So I had to hear it tonight. We got a guy that lives, that's actually an apartment up there. That's my buddy Pee Wee. Sorry, man. It's like 9:45 at night, and the wife's texting me. Kids are screaming at home. They're wanting dad. So it's about time to put this deal under wraps. We're good. We're good to go. I'm so pumped. Well, it's one thing checked off the list. So we have Holly Dominator is on, baby. That's a big step for me, honestly. I'm pretty excited, pretty proud to be able to put that on the car. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Like this video. I'm going to go through all the stuff here. You know, support the channel. If you want to support the channel, go to kotvmotorsports.com. I've got some wheels and some turbos and some different things coming there, and hopefully have some new merch dropping sometime later this year. So Turbo Tuesday, every Tuesday, Spooled Media, YouTube, Facebook, KOTV Motorsports. Guys, we'll catch you in the next one. I'll explain to you why I went with the 4-door Zephyr probably in the next video. That's what we're going to do. Bye.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the